Sarah's Beacon, a tale of hope in the Great Depression. In the heart of the bustling city, Sarah walked through streets lined with worn buildings and tired faces. As a social worker, she felt the weight of her community's struggles during the Great Depression. Determined to make a difference, Sarah gathered a group of like-minded individuals to brainstorm solutions. Together, they devised a plan to ease the burden of taxes on the impoverished families in their neighborhood. Sarah's vision was clear: provide free tax preparation services to those who couldn't afford it. With the support of volunteers, they set up a makeshift office in an abandoned storefront. Families streamed in, eager for assistance in navigating the complexities of tax forms. Sarah and her team worked tirelessly, ensuring every return was filed accurately and on time. Word spread quickly about the tax relief project, drawing even more families in need of help. Alongside tax preparation, Sarah organized financial literacy workshops to empower her community. Families learned budgeting skills and how to make the most of their limited resources. As the project gained momentum, Sarah realized the importance of advocating for fair taxation policies. She rallied community leaders to join her cause, marching to City Hall to demand change. Their voices echoed through the streets, calling for relief for the struggling families of their neighborhood. Sarah's dedication caught the attention of local politicians, who began to listen to her proposals. Slowly but surely, policies were implemented to ease the tax burden on the impoverished. Families felt the weight lifted from their shoulders as they received much-needed financial assistance. The once desolate storefront transformed into a beacon of hope for the community. Children laughed and played outside while their parents received the support they desperately needed. Sarah's project became a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. Through her tireless efforts, she proved that change was possible, even in the darkest of times. The Great Depression may have brought hardship, but it also ignited the flame of community spirit. Sarah's legacy lived on as the tax relief project continued to thrive, helping generations to come. And in the hearts of those she had touched, Sarah would always be remembered as a champion for the downtrodden. The neighborhood blossomed with renewed hope and determination, thanks to Sarah's unwavering commitment. As the years passed, the once impoverished area transformed into a vibrant hub of opportunity. Families no longer struggled to make ends meet, thanks to the support they had received. Sarah watched with pride as the community she had fought for flourished before her eyes. Though she had faced many challenges along the way, Sarah knew that every obstacle had been worth it. For in the end, she had made a difference in the lives of countless families who had once felt forgotten. And as she looked out at the bustling streets filled with laughter and joy, Sarah knew that her work was far from over. There were still battles to be fought and victories to be won, but Sarah faced the future with unwavering determination. For she knew that as long as there were people in need, she would always be there to lend a helping hand. And so, the legacy of Sarah, the dedicated social worker who had changed her community for the better, lived on. Generations would remember her name and the impact she had made during one of the darkest times in history. For Sarah had shown them that even in the face of adversity, hope could prevail. And as the sun set over the city, casting a warm glow over the streets below, Sarah smiled knowing that she had made a difference. The echoes of her laughter mingled with the sounds of the bustling city, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. And though her journey had been long and difficult, Sarah wouldn't have had it any other way. For she knew that it was the struggles she had faced that had shaped her into the person she had become. And as she looked out at the world she had helped to build, Sarah felt a sense of peace wash over her. For she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would always be ready to face them head-on. With a renewed sense of purpose, Sarah continued her work, knowing that there were still many battles to be fought. But she also knew that with the support of her community, anything was possible. And so, she forged ahead, determined to make a difference in the lives of those who needed it most. As the years passed, Sarah's tax relief project grew into a beacon of hope for the entire city. Families from all walks of life found solace and support within its walls, knowing that they were never alone. And as Sarah looked out at the bustling crowds, she couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. For she knew that it was her dedication and perseverance that had made all of this possible. And though there were still challenges ahead, Sarah faced them with the same courage and determination she had always possessed. For she knew that as long as there were people in need, her work would never truly be done. And so, she continued to fight for those who couldn't fight for themselves, knowing that every small victory brought them one step closer to a better future. As the years turned into decades, Sarah's legacy only grew stronger, inspiring future generations to carry on her work. And though she may have passed on, her spirit lived on in the hearts of all those she had touched. For Sarah had shown them that with love, determination, and a little bit of hope, anything was possible. And so, the story of Sarah, the dedicated social worker who had changed the lives of so many, lived on. Her memory was a guiding light for those who followed in her footsteps, reminding them that they too could make a difference. And as the sun set on another day, casting long shadows over the city streets, Sarah's legacy burned brighter than ever before. For she had shown the world that even in its darkest moments, there was always a glimmer of hope.